for NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me tonight, former NBA players Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, with David Aldridge joining us courtside. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You look at Indiana, they've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And you know, for the Heat, they have to like the progression that we've seen. Bit by bit, everything coming together. Consistency going forward will be key.
So here's Miami's starting group. The wingmen, it's Hero and Butler. Kevin Love out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point. And for the Grizzlies, the lengthy post tandem for him, Jackson and Adams. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Conchar in at the 3 spot. It is still early in the season, Greg. We'd like to think we have teams figured out, but do we really?
Not at all, Kevin. This is the time period where fan bases freak out because of records. There's still a lot of identity to be found with every team.
Here's Lowry. Butler at the elbow.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
John Conchar, first personal foul, first team foul. At the line for the Heat, Jimmy Butler, 1 foul.
And free throws have never really been an issue for Butler. Makes a living at the line.
Adams outside. Pass to Morant. Back to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Now here is Lowry. Love with the screen on Morant. Butler in the corner. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And that strength of Butler, you know he loves finishing through the contact.
Down low. Here's Adams. Second shot opportunity. Out to Morant. Payne for 3. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Love the pass to Butler. He gets it in there.
Jimmy Butler.
Butler's got 7.
The defense has to make it tougher for Butler. Can't give him that.
Morant looking around. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Goodness, Jackson off the sweet pass. Throw it up to him. Jaren knows what to do.
So for the Heat, their last game, a loss to the Lakers.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Bane passes to Adams. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Morant passes to Adams. Out to Morant. Takes a 3. Love grabs the board.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Lowry against Morant. Left side Lowry. For 3. And it's Love missing. And so it's Bain with it. He'll bring it up for Memphis. And finished off by Morant.
Okay, I see you, John, flexing a little bit of muscle, showing off that athletic ability. Okay.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Lowry. And Bain pulls it down. Memphis leading. Morant outside. Jackson down low. He's guarded by Adebayo. Yep, it counts. Jackson's got his second bucket of the night.
His instincts as a shot blocker allow Jackson to avoid blocks at the other end. He knows how to read his man and get off a clean shot.
Now here is Lowry. Scoreless thus far. Into the lane. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And Kyle Lowry no good on that one. Greg, for a franchise like Memphis, is there a specific way they have to build?
Through the draft. I mean, they aren't going to get the huge A-list free agents, so you have to hit on your picks. You have to keep your guys happy. Sign them to smart extensions.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Morant against Lowry. Love with the screen on Morant. Lowry kicks to Love. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry.
You know, Love can do more than just catch and shoot, but it's the area that he's most comfortable in.
From 13, and that one's good. Morant.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The Heat trail by 3. Butler with the ball. He has 7. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Adebayo with the bucket.
Just playing so strong down low. Adebayo knows you got to be ready for the fight inside.
Morant passes to Adams. Back to Morant. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Also, they're getting into the teeth of the defense. Points in the paint, something coaches always love to see.
Now here is Lowry, and a deep three from Hero. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Here's Bain. That shot, no good. The Heat trail by 4. Now here's Butler. Last game we saw him score 32. And he banks in the layup. Butler's got 9 points.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Morant against Lowry. And Morant throws it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
And the first time out of the game called for the Heat. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Tillman's checked in. And Miami with a change here, too. Martin's checked in. So it's Miami now, trailing by 4. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing the last matchup with the Lakers.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. It was rough.
Now, here's Bain. He had a 33-point outing in their last game against the Trailblazers in Portland. Now here's Butler. Tight defense on him. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
Morant finds Bain. Adams with the screen on Hero. And Morant throws it down.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Outside Lowry. To the middle. And that'll be Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Marcus Smart comes in for John Conchar. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Martin missing. Look at Memphis. They want to turn it around after the loss to the Trailblazers in Portland. And it's Morant missing.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
And out of bounds as Memphis gains possession.
And a chance now to take a look at some numbers for Ja Morant. Coming off a terrific season, and he ranked in the top 15 in points per game, one of the league's premier offensive threats.
And his floor awareness was impeccable last season. As you mentioned, top 10 in assists. Just does a great job of getting everyone involved. The Heat trail by 4. Lowry a screen on Bain. Butler passes to Lowry. Trying to get open is Butler. Morant with some nice D. Memphis is gone. 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. That one goes. Count it.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Butler. Pass to Adebayo. It's rebounded by Memphis. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Blazers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Well, they weren't fighting through screens. Their closeouts and rotations were late. You name it, and let's just say they didn't do it on defense.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense. It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite.
Kennard, he's checked in for Memphis. RJ, if you redrafted the 2020 draft, Desmond Bain would go much higher than number 30.
Yeah, he was a steal at number 30, and he would probably go top 5 in a redraft. He is an elite shooter who continues to grow as a playmaker and defender.
And while we can, here's a look at the teams that had the fastest hands in the league last season. In third, the Grizzlies.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoyed playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Now Smith, 17 points for him last game against the Lakers. Here he goes.
Yeah, the defender all over.
The Heat shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Josh Christopher, he's checked in for Memphis. Both free throws good from Smith.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Smart passes to Tillman. 14 feet away, and the shot goes in.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Now, here is Smith. Robinson, a screen on Smart. Outside Robinson. Martin inside. Jackson on him. Out to Smith, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. Rose is checked in for Josh Christopher.
Coming onto the floor for the Grizzlies,
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Smart, wide open, he fires. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Robinson for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. This game against Miami here, their first look at the Heat.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
There was a good back and forth between these teams last year. You'd expect it to be a mismatch on paper, but it turned out to be pretty even.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Smith with it, guarded now by Jackson. In the corner, it's Richardson. Over Rose. Richardson, good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Richardson against Rose. Kennard on the wing. From the arc, Jaquez with the rebound. The Heat trail by 9. Richardson right side. Puts the move on, and that's 2 points on the layup.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Rose. Pass to Tillman. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Duncan Robinson. That is his first foul of the game.
13 foul. Now into the lineup for your Grizzlies, number 21.
There's 10 seconds left here in the first quarter. Inside.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
An impressive, versatile defender. For Jackson Jr., it's now about improving his shot percentages and his overall offensive arsenal.
And so it's Memphis in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They're playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
And so here's Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. They've got Marcus Smart. He's out there with Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jaren Jackson Jr. is a prolific shot blocker, but blocks aren't his goal. He said, I'm playing the game to not foul, but make it as hard as I can. And if I block it, then cool. Avoiding those whistles is key. John Morant says of Jackson, his defensive presence is big time for us. We're a totally different team with him out there on the floor. Kevin?
They are indeed. Hey, D.A., thank you. Robinson kicks to Butler. And there's a foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Smart with the ball. Now Smith defending. The pass to Tillman. Pass to Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Outside Butler. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here's Smart. Nothing on the board. To the paint. Here's Tillman. And Butler sends it back.
And known as a defensive stopper, Butler is fantastic at coming up with the goods.
You've heard people say it's a make or miss league. Does that hold true?
It seems so, right? Shooting percentages correlate more with winning than possession stats like turnovers or offensive rebounds. It's clear shot making has never been more valuable, but the ability to disrupt rhythm still plays a big role.
And so Butler nails both of them. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Smart against Smith. And again, Memphis no good. The Heat trail by 4. Robinson finds Butler to the inside. And there's Richardson. That's good on the assist by Butler. Richardson's got 6 points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Kennard with the ball. Now Smith defending. There's the lob to Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
The great point guards keep their eyes up on the court. Young players should watch how Smart goes about this man's business.
Robinson, a screen on Smart. Outside Robinson. Kicks to Butler. Robinson, a screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6. From deep. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Robinson.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
To the middle, and stolen by Butler. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Saturday, we're taking on Clint Capella and the Atlanta Hawks. And then on Sunday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Christopher's checked in. Then for the Heat, Martin's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Tyler Hero comes in for Robinson. And it's Kyle Lowry in for Richardson. The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 6 from the field in the second quarter. It's been a rough period so far. Jackson, a screen on Smith. Here's Christopher. Pass to Kennard. From outside the arc, it's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Kennard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Smith with a screen on Smart. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And now only 1 away from being in the penalty.
And the Heat with some changes. Kevin Love's checked in for Caleb Martin. And it's Jimmy Butler coming in for Smith. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him. And that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Lowry brings the double. Smart finds Jackson. All 3 off the mark.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Butler feeling it out a bit. And there's the defensive 3-second call. The Heat have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
At the line for 1.
And the technical free throw is good.
And you know, Lowry, the consummate floor general, his leadership on the court and in the locker room really brings this team together and makes them an effective unit.
Butler against Kennard. Shots good from Butler. Butler's got 15.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Jackson a screen on Lowry. Smart passes to Jackson. Back to Smart. Here's Christopher. He's covered by Hero. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Solid screen by Jackson Jr. These types of plays demonstrate how unselfish he is.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he shot foul shots at about a 75% clip a season ago.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Clark's checked in. Here's Butler. 15 points in the game. Outside, Hero. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Entering the league as a defensive stopper and a hustle guy, Greg, Marcus Smart has really rounded out his game.
And Kevin, he's put in the work. Retooled his shooting mechanics, playmaking style, but what's been most consistent, he still steps up in the biggest moments on both sides of the ball.
Every team in the league, all 30, would love to have a player like Marcus Smart. He's always looking to set up his teammates and play lockdown defense.
Butler is screen on Smart. Lowry passes to Butler. That one goes in. 17 points for Butler.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. He's checked in for the Grizzlies. Conchar comes in for Josh Christopher. And Miami also making a switch. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Kevin Love. Jackson passes to Conchar. Smart with the ball. Still without a basket. Passes it to Jackson. Over Butler. And there's Jackson on the assist by Adams. And the Grizzlies lead by 3. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for the Heat. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Hero sets the pick for Lowry. Kicks it out to Hero. Three-pointer, Butler. Wow, through the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. That's on Jaren Jackson. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
And that one misses. And some changes here for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jackson. Bain comes in for Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in for Marcus Smart. He hits the second from the line.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
Now Conchar. He kicks it to Morant. Lets it go with the 3. Miami grabs the miss. Now here's Butler. Hero with the screen on Adams. Outside, Hero. Three-pointer, Lowry. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 4 rebounds in this game. Morant with a wide-open look. Misses the 3. Miami trailing. And here is Butler. 18 points for him. Outside for Robinson. Bain against Hero. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Hero's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Adams, the bounce pass. Conjar finds Morant. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Conjar, good.
You cannot leave him alone like that, especially from long range.
The Heat trail by 3. Outside Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Good, and Butler gets the assist. Butler's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, and all eyes were on Butler, but he has the vision to find the open man.
Inside. Here's Clark. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Back to Butler. Loads it up for Adebayo.
This is how Adebayo typically gets his points. Off the roll, off the lob, or off the glass.
Memphis has gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Morant against Lowry. And then Morant slams it in.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Timeout called, the Heat. And the Heat going with the whole new group on the floor. With a pause in the action, let's show you the teams that were best from the line last season. The Heat in second.
They didn't give away any points at the free throw line, and that makes a head coach's life so much easier.
The Heat have gone 8 of 12 since the start of the second quarter. That's a really high percentage, hitting around 67%. Smith against Morant. Smith outside. Martin up top. 5 on the clock. Now the pass to Richardson. Knocks down the 3 ball. Richardson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Heat. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing.
Morant kicks to Bain. Adams down low. Defended by Bryant. No one covering. Morant's got the game tied up here for Memphis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Here's Smith. Pass to Hawkes. In the corner, it's Richardson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Richardson's got 7 points for the quarter.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
Morant passes to Clark. Outside, Bain. Good on the bucket. Bain's got his 3rd basket of the night. Miami's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Smith feeling it out a bit. Pass to Bryant. Richardson outside. A 3-pointer off the mark. And for Memphis, they're shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Payne for 3. Good. And the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 3. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Outside, Martin. Richardson kicks to Martin. And they come right back with their own three-pointers.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Outside, Bain. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
That's his second triple of the quarter and third of the game. Keep building.
Smith with it. Richardson outside. 27 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Martin inside. Conjar covering. Good on that shot, and with that, the Memphis lead is cut to just 1 point on the basket from Martin.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Richardson left side. And that one released in time, but no good. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.